All right, let's go over how to draw Godzilla roaring. All right, it's kind of like a front view on this one, okay? So first thing I do is we draw a curve right here, kind of for the top portion of his mouth. Pulling down. Zigzag it on one side. We're going to draw a curve right here for the tongue. By the way, don't forget to stick around for the entire drawing lesson. It's really short and you're going to learn something new. So that's the kind of good part about it. Something you can carry with you forever. Curve over here. Line right there for the tongue. And right here we have the underneath the tongue. Okay, let's go over here to this side. And on this side, we're going to draw the teeth over here on that side, like so. Curve over here. All right, so far so good. And line up over here for the front of his snout over there. Down right here. Over here. Down right there for the cheek. Curve back over here. Line underneath. Alright, let's go over here on this side. Cross. Angle down. And like so. Line over here. Curve over here. For kind of the bottom of the jaw there. Angle over here for the other side of the jaw right there. He's really angled up. This is kind of an interesting pose. I feel like a lot of people don't teach this. Usually it's roaring from the side, you know? It's usually not roaring from like the front angle here. Line over here down. And line right there for the rest of his neck. Right here on this side. Line over there. Some spikes right there. Let's have another larger spike coming down here. Think of this, the spikes as mountains. And we'll get back to the mouth. Don't worry about it. We'll get back there, okay? Line over here, then it's gonna vignette off the page over there somewhere. Okay, let's go back into the mouth. So we're gonna jet the teeth over here. Line over here. Down, tongue down. Over here on that side. Eye over here. You can see the eye, and then a little bit of a sliver of the rest of the eye right there. So you can kind of see it.
Hey, let's take a quick break, and I want to talk to you about something very important, and that is cute drawings, something you all want to do. And I understand when you're doing some of this stuff, sometimes things don't turn out the way you want, right? Sometimes the head's too big, or the arm's too long, or the line is wobbly, or what do I do here? How big do I make the eyes? I understand all these questions, so I made a guide for you to kind of clear up anything that you have. Pretty much all the questions I got on cute drawings, I answered them all in this guide. It is a 20-page guide entirely on how to turn anything cute. Like, I go over head sizes. Oh, shit. So let me give you an example really fast. So something we talk about a lot is proportion, and that is the most important part of drawing something cute. So what I do is I go over the eyes and how big to make the eyes compared to the head, and that is one way to do it. But 95% of the cute stuff you see everywhere has the exact same formula, and this is it. Another thing I want to talk about is, and then I throw other extras like, you know, expressions and also cool poses you can do. I'm not going to have this book up forever, so get it right now while you can, and it is totally free right now in the description. All you got to do is go down, put your email in and your name, and then you download it.
On that side. Looks kind of awkward, right? Like especially when you're drawing it, it feels very awkward, but I mean, it's just kind of what you have to do for like awkward angled stuff like this. through the inner part of the mouth over there, just like dot, 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 kind of all the way down. Down over here. And line right there. Okay. We need the nasal cavity right there. There we go. That's what's missing it. So it doesn't look like a duck. We want that nasal cavity present. Okay, so we're doing pretty good, and we got like most of it in. What I want to do now is to want to put in some like detail, right? So let's just go maybe some lines, some thin lines along the edge here. Line over here on that side. Line over here. Right there. Maybe a little bit darker of a line over here on this side. Over here on that side. And maybe the line right here to have like a little bit of the dark on the underneath the tongue there. All right. So far, so good. Let's draw maybe some thin lines, kind of going that way. A lot of this is you want to show off a little bit of the form, but he's also got like these scales, right? He's also got scales. So the cool part is you can kind of be messy with it when you're drawing these lines across. But you should kind of, heed some warning to it as well, because you don't want to be too messy with maybe like lines. I want to fill this in and actually kind of fill in the deep part of his mouth over here with dark. I just feel like that's bugging me a little bit, and I want to fill it in. Line right here, line right there. And then he's got like the inner portion of his mouth over here, but we don't really need to fill all of that in. We could. I mean, if you want, you can kind of draw these lines like so. I don't want to fill it in solid. I just feel like they'd be catching some light. But, it could be. Line right here, these thin kind of curvy lines right here, kind of tracing around his body as far as like, I'm thinking of like what the surface would be like. Something like that. Don't forget, by the way, give me something else you want to see me draw or want to see me teach how to draw. Is there Godzilla in a certain position, like a certain pose, like, you know what I mean? Definitely let me know in the comments. That's what the comments are for. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your feedback. I want to understand where it is that you are in drawing and like what you want to learn, and we'll go over it. Like for reals, I want to go over this kind of stuff. I'm really big on trying to help people with this channel, so I'm open here to see everything. I see every single comment, and I will reply to every single comment. So I just want to hear you really. Let's throw another little spike right there as it gets like the lead up into like the larger ones. And that's pretty much it. I want to thank you very much for watching. You are amazing. The channel wouldn't be where it's at if it wasn't for you. You keep helping me make it better, and I hope you communicate with me more often in the comments, because I do want to, hear what you have to say, and we can talk and stuff like that about what it is that your goals are for drawing. So thank you so much. Stick around. I want you to stay here right now. Stay there. We're going to do another drawing lesson together. Okay? So let's get into another drawing lesson right now.
Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.